In the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, come to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. We get a brand new Chevrolet Silverado GMC Sierra. Got great inventory, great rebates, great selection, great service. You have problems with your car, bring it to George Kell Motors. Award-winning service will get you back on the road where you need to get back to the football game or the Duckwoods. Come see us at George Kell Motors. Review our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
We welcome you to legendary Greyhound Field, and it ought to be an exciting Friday night of football around the state of Arkansas right here at legendary Greyhound Field as the Newport Greyhounds play host to the Rivercrest Colts on what should be an outstanding night of football. Weather's going to be absolutely perfect. David Black joined by all of our crew except Josh Nation, who's on assignment elsewhere. Linda Black has joined the crew. Hayden Schultz, Anthony May, Ben Black. Guys, we got to talk about a great football game coming up. It's brought to you by George Kell Motor Company, by the Jackson's Funeral Home, Arkansas Steel Associates, and White River Health. Hayden Schultz, tonight's one of those games that you wished you could play in all the time.
Absolutely. I mean, this is what you look forward to. I know this game's got to be circled for both teams. You had a chance, both teams had a chance to be 4-0 going into it, and both teams took care of business to be 4-0 and playing here under the lights at Newport. This is what it's for. I mean, it almost feels like a semifinal game. I mean, it's that caliber as far as talent on both ends. And this very well could be a War Memorial rematch. I mean, you could see very well both of these teams in the finals in years, at the end of the year. So it's an exciting game. Before you can go 6-0, you got to go 5-0.
Absolutely.
And we got to go 1-0 tonight, and that's the goal tonight.
Well, definitely a exciting atmosphere here tonight at Greyhound Field, and it feels like a playoff atmosphere. You know, there's a lot at stake here for conference in those conference standings, and huge ball game for both Newport and Rivercrest. But I'm just excited to be here in the booth, guys, and back at it again, and hopefully the Hounds can come away with the win. But I'm eager to see a great football game, and I think that's what we've got ahead of us. I think we've got two great teams that are, you would expect both offenses to really show up and show out. But, a lot of times what happens in these situations, guys, is, two great offensive teams come together and then both their defenses show up, and then you've got a defensive battle. So I'm eager to see how the game plays out.
I'm very eager to see the speed that's going to be on the field tonight for both schools. And the big thing with the Hounds are, yes, I think that we played maybe a little tougher competition in the non-conference, but I don't think that we played a team that's anywhere near as athletic as we are. Tonight we're about to see it, and I think the same for Rivercrest. I don't think they've seen the speed and the athleticism that we have. It makes for a good Friday night football game.
Well, I think it's a great measuring tool for both clubs, especially the Greyhounds. I mean, Rivercrest, of course, played for a state championship last year, lost to Harding in a heartbreaker. I mean, it was just a game that was up and down, up and down, up and down. High-scoring offensive affair, but they dropped down to AAA. But we're glad to be back in this conference. We welcome Rivercrest back to Newport. And anytime these two get together, it's always been a battle. Somebody was telling me before the game that said Rivercrest has not won here since 1985. And we hadn't played here every year. year or every other year or whatever the case may be, but that's a long time for Rivercrest not to have won here. But these ball clubs mirror each other. The strengths of both clubs are the same. The weaknesses of both clubs are the same. So we should see who can take advantage of the weaknesses better than the other guy.
Well, if you want to talk historically, David, I think that they've probably been a little bit better in the last 10, 15, 20 years. Historically, they've gotten to some title games, won some title games. Maybe it's time for a turn. Maybe it's time for the Hounds to get back there and get things rolling. We got a great group of seniors that are leading us out right now for the coin toss. David, I'm excited. I don't know if I felt like this for a football game. I know I said that against Batesville, but this is going to be a barn burner.
Well, it's homecoming, and anytime it's homecoming, you know that the kids have been excited about the week that plays out during the week. And, of course, Coach Reardon had his troops in their homes last night and not out enjoying all the toilet paper and things that go along with the homecoming traditional week. But we're about 5-6 minutes away from kickoff right here, and as Hayden mentioned, our seniors coming out for the coin toss. Great group of seniors. Last year we were real low on seniors, only 3 in the class, and a better group in numbers wise. And all these guys who are seniors contribute on this football team.
For sure, David. And you know, last year you kind of knew what you had, you knew what was coming back. Not to necessarily look forward, but you kind of take your lumps and you got to grow. Especially the year prior to that, because you had a huge senior class. A lot of those guys played both ways, so. These guys to get to step up, they've been to some big games. They've seen it in the 10th grade, so they know what it's like to win too. I mean, this is a great group, and it should be an exciting football game.
Ben, feel like playoff game?
It feels just like a playoff game, David. You know, you're just sitting here and you look over at the stands and people are slowly filtering in. The concession stand's got a really good line, and parking lot out there is just filling up, cars coming and going. It feels like a fall football game late in the playoffs, man. It's got that feel, and I'm hoping that the matchup will live up to the feeling of the pregame.
We'll talk about who is on the homecoming royalty. Nia Davis will be the homecoming queen, and we'll talk about the other girls who are on the royalty, her court. And we're 4.5 minutes away from game time and very, very close to the opening toss to see who will take possession of the football, as captains will be coming out as we speak. We want to remind everybody that Greenway Equipment Company will bring you every first down, Bradshaw Real Estate every touchdown, Merchants of Planters Bank the first half recap, and Globe Life Insurance and Hawkeye Enterprises present a quick wrap-up at the conclusion of the game. We'll have the Fathead Pizza Big Hit of the Week, the John Minor Crop Insurance bringing you the Mr. John Minor Senior Hustle Player of the Game, and then, of course, the Unity Health Newport Player of the Game and the Subway and the Newport Walmart Coaches Show with Coach Brian Reardon at the conclusion of the contest, regardless of what happens. Guys, I'm like y'all. I'm excited. We were excited about that Batesville game, but this game, you mark on your schedule because you go, this has conference championship implications, and it really doesn't have any state championship caliber implications because both these teams have a chance.
Absolutely. Williams, Ralph, and Washington, the captains for the Colts. Looks like Pootie Denton, Zylan Ross, Lucas Salinas, and Jack Sampson for the Hounds.
I think one of the big matchups that you got to look at tonight is their quarterback working against our secondary, and kid can throw the football. He's got great receivers, and our secondary has got to play well, and they've got to be able to tackle well after the catch, and I think the Hounds will do just that. I like our scheme, and I like just exactly what we're going to be trying to do. And defensively and offensively, I think the Hounds will put points on the board.
Well, I think that tonight, I think 8 needs the football. He's such a playmaker. He hadn't got a whole lot of touches. It looks like Rivercrest has won the toss, and they want the football. I think 8's got to get the football tonight. I think that you haven't seen a whole lot of, what he's capable of, but, it's been Phillips and Barker and Reynolds that have really carried the load on the offensive end. We hadn't really had to use Pootie a whole lot. I think tonight's a big night for 8 on homecoming.
A tremendous talent, a great athlete, a very good kid, and just one of those guys that he's a game breaker. He's a game breaker if he's used in the offense, and here comes the flyover once again, as we saw at the Batesville game, and that's absolutely awesome, and I mean awesome. And here come the Newport Greyhounds.
How you time that up is just awesome. I've always loved airplanes, even as a child. That's awesome.
There'll be a loud vocal crowd here in front of us tonight for the Rivercrest Colts with a huge, huge crowd on hand. The Newport Greyhound stands are filling up. quite well, with lots of folks trying to get their concessions before they go sit down. And lots of young Greyhounds here at the football game that got to run out and lead this Newport Greyhound team onto the field. We're still a minute and a half away from kickoff, and guys, I don't have any predictions other than I think it's going to be a great one, and I think it's going to be one of those games that's a knockdown, drag out. I think there'll be a lot of scoring in tonight's football game, and I'd be shocked if it's not.
Well, you know, both teams are fired up. Rivercrest coming in here playing at Newport on our homecoming night, you know, so that's probably a little chip on their shoulder. Newport, you know, wanting to get the big win on homecoming week. It's, guys, like you said, it is going to be an absolute wonderful, wonderful football game here tonight. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than this. You know, if you could do this each and every week, Hayden, it would just be awesome.
How important do special teams play in big games like this? They're always important.
Oh, it's going to be the key factor, you know, taking care of the football, doing the little things right, making sure you are where you're supposed to be, doing your job. Because, you know, one play can determine the outcome of the ball game. One miscue, one mishap, one mistake can be a game changer for either ball club.
Well, if either team gets up by a couple of scores, I do not think that the football game will be over. And we're excited to bring it to you.
Got a First Community Bank of Newport kickoff where community comes first at 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. Go see Billy Keating, all the crew, or give them a call at 870-201-6202. That's online banking done right at First Community Bank.
And now with the play-by-play, the voice of the Newport Greyhounds, Hayden Schultz.
Williams and Young back deep for the Colts. Have seen the Hounds do that quite often as Destin Jackson tees it up now and looks to kick it deep. He will hit around the 17-yard line, picked up near the 15-yard line. And a good return here for Rivercrest, and he's got one man to beat. And Marquis Collins is going to try to hawk him down across the 30-20. He's going to get in the end zone. One play, Rivercrest goes and gets 6. Boy, that's tough.
There's the speed you talked about, Hayden Schultz. That's the speed we knew Rivercrest had and knew they were going to display here tonight. Things have started off hot for those guys.
Well, you could see when he caught the football that the wedge that they had set up, he just had to make a couple guys miss, and he does. And then a foot race, and he cuts back. And give credit to those guys, but I assure you 6 is not going to win the game
No,
tonight.
6 will not win the ball game, but great start for those guys. Marquis Collins with all the effort there trying to catch that young man and just couldn't get it done there. Rivercrest strikes early here with 11:46 to go. Got a man hiding out down here at the 5.
I don't think anybody sees him. They throw it to him on the, and he's going to get it. 2-point conversion, good. The guy checked in the numbers. That has worked against us several times this year. That's something that you just got to be aware of.
Well, they've seen that on film, you know, at Batesville, and you know they've seen that it's worked, and other people have had some success running that kind of hideout play. Rivercrest here 8-0 early.
Jacavion Williams with almost an 80-yard return. I think we'll officially call it 78. And you could see that burst of speed once he picked up that football and found one opening. He wasn't going to be denied. But there'll be a lot of offense and a lot of scoring here tonight. We've always heard there's speed, and then there is Rivercrest speed.
As Hunter Ellis is going to tee it up here for the Colts. Money Wren and Keandre Barker back deep for the Hounds. Don't think they're kicking to either one of those guys.
No, I'd expect a short poocher.
And that's what you're going to get. And it's going to go out of bounds. Hounds will have great field position. We'll see what this Hound offense can store.
Hounds just got to continue here and what we've been doing, what we pick up where we left off last week. Get those guys up front moving and just march that football down the field.
Well, you got to sustain some stuff up front. In other words, you got to get man on man, and you got to be able to run the football against these guys.
The job that 6 has done for the Hounds, not only throwing the football, but running the football. He's been the glue that's been kind of holding this offense together. When you need a big play, put it in 6 hands.
You know, that's what great quarterbacks do, Hayden. They just overcome the adversity, and they make a play when you got to have one, and he's definitely done that up until this point tonight.
1st and 10 from the 35. Barker in the backfield. Here comes motion with Phillips. Here's the snap and a jet sweep to Phillips. Phillips tries to get outside, swallowed up around the 30-yard line. And it's going to be a loss. They're going to mark it at the 30.
11 and a half to play here. 8-0 Rivercrest early.
Just good recognition there by the defense.
Well, a loss of 6 on first down here for the Hounds.
Look for that play to set up something else later in the contest, guys.
2nd and 16 now. Ball on the 29-yard line. Here's the snap. And a double handoff here is Denton trying to get outside. He makes the first guy miss, and Denton's going to be pushed out of bounds near the 35-yard line. So the Hounds get a big chunk of it back there.
Like the play call, a little reverse there to Denton. Just a little misdirection, and Denton makes a play out of it. Good positive yards. It'll get us back to the original line of scrimmage to make it 3rd down and 10.
Can the Hounds get a Greenway Equipment Company first down here? You just see those guys flow to the football. Tremendous speed in the secondary for these guys.
Money ran down here by himself. Tritt's at the top of the screen. Here's the snap. Reynolds looking to throw. Throws the quick hitter right at Wren. He's going to be near the 45. They're going to have enough for a Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Just a beautiful dime thrown there by Luke Reynolds. Money runs a great route. Knows where the markers are, and that's what you got to do in that situation, Hayden. You got to get to the first down marker and just set down and catch the football, and that's exactly what the Hounds do there.
Money has played mostly on defense this year, and then the Hounds know that this guy can be an offensive weapon. You talked about 8, 7's got to be involved.
1st and 10 from the 46. Crott, Phillips, and Denton at the top of your screen. Here comes Phillips in motion. Here's the snap. The give is to Barker. Barker going to pick up a couple on the play as he's up to the 48-yard line. 2nd and 8.
Great play call there, and what that play call there does, Hayden, even if you know they're sniffing that out and they're keying on Barker, that opens up what we talked about earlier with Luke Reynolds. You know, he ought to be able to come to this backside and just run it at will.
Game brought to you by Ellis Automotive by ASU Newport. Eye Care RX Pharmacy, Diaz Scrap Metal, and El Puente Mexican Restaurant.
Empty back here field for Reynolds. Here comes Barker in motion, and we do have a flag here. And it's going to be a false start on the Hounds.
So false start on the Hounds here. White hat signals roll the clock. 9:51 clock moving here. 2nd and 13. Money looks to draw single coverage down here.
Here comes Phillips in motion. The handoff up the middle to Barker, and Barker head full of steam, and you ain't going to catch him. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Keandre Barker.
Keandre Barker goes untouched, Hayden, to give the Hounds 6. What a play call. What a job of execution by that young man. Just tremendous speed and talent right there.
57 yards.
Yep, the Hounds covered some real estate there. The touchdown brought to you by Bratcher Real Estate. And check out all their listings at BratcherRealEstate.com. See Mary Reed, principal broker. Or you can talk to Lauren Sampson or Carol Ann Young at 870-523-5100 to acquire your real estate today.
We'll wait the 2-point conversion, but you got to give your credit to the big man up front, Carmelo Ellis, Jay Grady, Lucas Salinas, Tyler Ridley, and Hakeem Doss. As Reynolds calls his own number, 2-point conversion. It looks like he got in. We'll wait for the official signal. And he marks him just shy. Rivercrest still going to lead in this game 8-6. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's going to be electric.
We have definitely going to have a fight on our hands here tonight, guys.
And I was just about to say before the play, Keandre has been able to get the edge on everybody we played thus far. I don't think that he's going to be able to get the edge on every single play like he has in the past. He's going to have to run between tackles. He's going to have to make guys want to tackle him one-on-one. And right there, it looked like nobody wanted to tackle him. And then you see the speed. You're not going to catch him if he gets a head start.
Well, like you said, Hayden, they can go sideline to sideline with us. But what we're going to have to do is just create some misdirection plays and keep them guessing and just hold them for that 1 second where they have to make that read. And that gives Barker enough time to break through the line there and go the distance. But a lot of offense coming here tonight, guys, I can assure you. The fireworks will go boom. First Community Bank of Newport kickoff, where community comes first. 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. And the old Pat McAfee switcheroo.
I don't know if I kick it to 4 again. And we elect to do it. He'll be fielded around the 18-yard line again. And now coming across field, this young man's got a great return. It's Trey Henderson on the tackle, but it looks like a little crackback block here.
Yeah, good coverage there by the Hound kickoff team that time. Day Braxton along with Trey Henderson in on the tackle. This first, well, I guess this will be the second snap this defense has played. Came in on the the extra point, which turned into a 2-point conversion.
Is there an official signal there? Maybe a hold?
He signaled I missed a holding call.
It
Yes.
is holding.
We'll take it.
Every single time.
1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Get to see the Colts here on their first offensive snap.
Zylan Ross playing out at the end there. Antonio Ross down as a tackle.
Here's the snap. Washington look to throw one-on-one, and Harris just drops it. Good coverage there from Denton. That's going to be a matchup up at the top of the screen. Pootie's going to take him himself. It's going to be Denton and Harris all night long, and that's going to be a wonderful matchup.
Absolutely, Hayden Schultz.
Well, both great athletes. Both can play offensive and defensive sides of the ball. And
there's a Wildcat formation. Is Young in at quarterback now. Washington goes out to wide receiver. Here's the snap, a direct snap, and young man looking for a hole as he's going to get up to the 31-yard line. Good gain there.
Antonio Phillips along with Trey Henderson in there on the tackle.
Now 3rd down and a couple here for the Colts.
well-designed play that got 8. And we'll see a lot of big 3rd down plays throughout the contest tonight, we think.
Got to get near the 35-yard here.
Watch the football.
Here comes motion. Hard count, the Hounds don't fall for it. It's Coach Carpenter giving in a signal here. It's something he might have seen on film from them. Big 3rd down here. Here's the snap. Double handoff underneath. The young man's going to be close near the 1st down marker.
As you said, Hayden Schultz, Coach Carpenter had that one sniffed out along with the Greyhound defense there. We knew it was coming and just played excellent. It is enough for a 1st down Rivercrest, but you couldn't have played that any better than that.
Double handoff, and Jalen Krant's helmet comes off, so he will have to step out. Day Braxton steps in. It's the thing that we always talk about, the depth. When a guy can come off the field and you can put a guy in and not have to worry about it.
There you go.
Means a lot.
Especially in 3A football. Here's the snap and handoff now. He's going back to throw it. He's got a man wide open. And it's going to be Jaden Young, and he's going to take it to the house, but we do have a flag back here.
Looks to be in the area of holding, but we will see what the referee will signal. And it is holding on Rivercrest.
Rivercrest fans not going to like that.
Nullifies a 66-yard beautiful scoring pass on a little razzle-dazzle.
Well, you can say this, Rivercrest came ready to play this game. You've already seen the little things working for them.
I guarantee it, anytime you play somebody on your homecoming, they put a star by that game.
Yeah, and Ralph just throws a beautiful ball. Seen a lot of him come in at the tailback position. They use him a little bit of everything. Listed as a quarterback DN. You'll see him at the tailback. You might see him at running back.
Kind of a Taysom Hill type player, just
absolutely
can excel anywhere on the field.
Back to the 24 to be 1st down and 20 here. This was the original start of this drive. These guys can throw it and catch it.
Here's the snap. Washington looking to throw. One-on-one coverage down here. Got a man open. His Money Wren was beat, didn't give up, and he's going to knock that ball loose. And Money Wren does a great job to recover there.
I was going to say, excellent job of recovery. Hayden, the guy had him beat by 3 steps, and he just turned on the burners and just refused to go down, refused to get beat. Just great secondary play there by Money Wren.
I want to say hello to Doug Dowdle. Lovely bride April from Powhatan, Virginia. Tuning in each and every Friday night as he has for the last 4 years. Get well soon, my friend.
2nd and 20 from the 24-yard line. Here's the snap. Washington rolling out to his right, looking to throw. A little dump pass, and he's got a man open. That's Ralph, and Ralph will have plenty for a first down near midfield.
Pooty Denton along with Taylor Crite there to make the tackle.
Now Ralph sticks his head down there, not scared of contact.
Yeah, lowered the boom there.
Guys, it's going to be up and down all night.
Just one of those games, guys. You just, like I said, one play could make all the difference in the world. We'll see how this, the touchdown that was nullified will play out.
And we got to have a sideline warning, I would think, coming from the side judge over here. No penalty, just a warning.
As David said, just a warning. 1st and 10 from the 48 here for the Colts. Here's the snap and the handoff to Sanders, and Sanders gets the ball taken away from him. Dimitri Denton just takes it away from him.
Once again, Hayden, he's done it time and time again, just takes the football away from the guy. Unbelievable awareness by Pooty Denton there. Just a huge play in the game, and like I just said before this play, Hayden, that nullified touchdown could possibly be the difference in the football game. You never know. It could come down to one mental mistake by one guy. But Hounds pick up a big break there because that young man was moving with the football, and Denton just does a great job just to take it away.
We've seen a guy that wore number 8 do that as well by the name of Jadarius Reed.
Well, he was the best at it, wasn't he?
He would just take the handoff from the running back, as Denton just did. 7:06 to go. Hounds trail here 8-6 to Rivercrest.
Here's the snap, fake to Barker Reynolds. Right up the middle, and Luke Reynolds lowers the shoulder. He's going to get up to the 39-yard line.
Reynolds, tough-nosed kid, smart kid back there, very elusive.
When you have a quarterback that can do what he has done running the football, it takes a lot of pressure off of zero.
As well as your other playmakers out there, Hayden.
Trips to the bottom of your screen. Here comes Phillips in motion. Here's the snap, going to throw the quick hitter out to Wren. Wren makes one guy miss, and Wren gets tripped up near the first down marker.
Boy, he was one guy away from possibly taking it to the house, Hayden. Kid from Rivercrest just did a good job.
Yeah,
as we have another Greenway Equipment Company first down.
So Corey Bonner with an excellent tackle there. Thought Wren might go the distance.
Now 1st and 10 from the 42 for the Hound offense. Empty backfield. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Here's the snap. Reynolds looks to throw. He's got time. He's going to throw this deep. He's got Money Wren wide open. And Money Wren turns around, a misjudgment there on the football. And he had 6 written all over it.
Oh, man, just unfortunate that we couldn't get to connect on that one. But hopefully there'll be a few more opportunities just like that, Hayden. His money was in there for 6 if he comes down with it. Clock stops under 6 minutes at 5:59. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Feels like we've been playing for 40 minutes.
I guarantee it, man.
Barker at the tailback on 2nd and 10. Here comes Phillips in motion. Here's the snap. Give is to Barker on a little counter. It's counter with Barker. Barker tries to make a guy miss and does, and Barker's going to be slung out of bounds across midfield into Colt territory.
That looks to be enough, depending on the spot, for another Greenway Equipment Company first down. We'll see where they spot him. Nope, just going to be shy about a yard, bring up about 3rd and 1 for the Hounds here. What do you draw up in this situation, Hayden, midfield?
I think you go under center right here, and I think Luke Reynolds just quarterback sneak. You got to get enough to move the chains and try to reset it.
I like the call. We'll see what Coach Austin elects to do here. Big 3rd down in the football game early, guys.
It's Nemo Crite. He entered a nub back there at the top of your screen. Here comes Phillips in motion again.
They're bringing the house.
Here's the snap. Reynolds calls his own number. A Greenway Equipment Company first down, a little bit more, as he's going to be brought down near the 42-yard line.
Just a lot of weapons out there to have to account for, Hayden, and Luke Reynolds does it once again, converting on the 3rd and 1 for the Hounds.
As Washington has to check out of the game on defense, playing the quarterback position for the Colts.
Well, the previous play, the starter over there, Williams, came out. He lost his helmet, and then you put that guy in, so you don't lose anything either way. Great team speed by both clubs.
Have an official timeout here just to check on a young man from Rivercrest who was a little slow to get up on that last play.
Freeman, one of their big guys inside, 6'3", 270-pound sophomore, was tapping his helmet at the conclusion of the play, said, I got to come out.
Looks to be a lower extremity injury, maybe a knee. Hope that young man's all right.
Now 1st and 10, Ben, I think this is a time that you might catch him asleep here and try to look for a deep ball down here.
Yeah, take a shot right here. I love it, Hayden. Yeah, Nemo Crite here at the bottom. He might pick up right where he left off of the Nemo Crite show last week.
Empty backfield. Here comes Crite in motion. Here's the snap. They throw the quick hitter out to Phillips. Great blocking on the perimeter. Antonio Phillips just puts his head down.
Runs over a couple defenders from Rivercrest. Just a hard-nosed player right there. Antonio Phillips from a long line of great Greyhounds.
What a great play call. You put a guy in motion, you get the eyeballs of the secondary going one way, and then he stops and comes back this way, so the eyes come this way. And lo and behold, we throw it out there one-on-one.
Yeah,
eye candy.
Eye candy, baby.
Yeah, beautiful play call there by the Hound O.
Another Greenway Equipment Company first down. The ball sits comfortably on the 32-yard line. Here's the snap. Reynolds looking to throw to Barker, and Barker's going to be swallowed up. They were ready for that one.
No doubt about it, just sniffed out by the Rivercrest Colt defense.
And Morris just comes up and lays the wood there.
Nothing you can do on that one, Hayden. They just played it perfect.
That sets something up on a fake here and look backside, one-on-one coverage at the top.
Yeah, like maybe a Pootie Denton down the field.
You might see it right here on 2nd and 18.
We've got the matchup that we want at the bottom of the screen.
Here's the snap, and it looks like the Hounds left a little early, and that's where we were going, David. Hounds going the wrong direction here.
I get 2nd down and 23.
Washington checks in at the cornerback here down here with a money Wren.
Yeah, I think the guys in the booth said, hey, let's make a change.
Here's the snap, and the give is to Barker between the tackles. Now he's going to bounce outside. Barker loses his footing there as he's going to be brought down to the 43-yard line.
Barker's such a patient runner, and he finds a seam and he goes. And unfortunately on that play, he lost his footing on that turf and just couldn't hit the hole, but he saw it. It was there.
Ball game brought to you by White River Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine by Newport Economic Development Commission right here in Newport, and Dairy Queen in Batesville, Arkansas. The DQ. Download the app. Get some special deals.
3rd and 21 here for the Hounds. Here's the snap. And Reynolds being pressured. He's going to be drugged down to the ground. Young man came right off the edge, untouched there.
Reynolds tried to step up in the pocket, but just couldn't evade the pressure there.
So it's 4th down and a chunk. And the Hounds all year have never lined up in a traditional punt formation. And will not here.
Here comes Denton in motion. A high punt. We're going to field it at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Rivercrest now.
Well, Rivercrest will take over at the Greyhound 25. Excuse me, the Rivercrest 25. Whew, it's been a tough ball game thus far, guys. And hey, we've got 2:40 to play in the first quarter. Just a emotional roller coaster, as you like to say. Can the Hound defense come up with a big stop here?
Might be a time that Rivercrest goes to the tricks.
Single coverage at the top.
Young now goes out wide. Here's the snap. Looking to throw and tries to go to Harrison. It's going to be sailed out of bounds. Under pressure there by Hayden Kennedy.
Yep, just a good job coming off the edge there by Kennedy. Gets a hand in the guy's face and kind of rushes the throw a bit. So
Rivercrest doing a good job. They're playing a lot of guys both ways, but they're getting guys breaks when they need them.
Huge crowd on hand tonight. Newport stands almost completely full. Rivercrest stands full. People standing down by the concession stand. Big time high school football game here.
Now 2nd and 10 here for Rivercrest. Here's the snap and the handoff, and Zylan Ross is there to bring him down. That was Williams with the carry.
It's a great job of reading it there by Ross. He just scrapes down and makes the tackle there. Excellent job of defensive play by that young man.
Well, big 3rd down coming up.
Big 3rd and 6 here.
How about a play for about a -7, Hayden?
I'll take it.
I wouldn't be surprised for these guys to go for it all. Take a shot.
Well, they're very capable, David, so we'll see what they elect to do. 3rd and 5.
Tries to run an option play. Now Washington going back the other way. Hound pursuit is all over him. And a great job and a host of Hounds to bring him down back near the original line of scrimmage, led by Jack Sampson.
Jack Sampson, Antonio Ross, among some others there. Hayden Kennedy. I couldn't tell who else, but there was 4 or 5 guys on the tackle there, Hayden.
And Rivercrest does look to punt, but I'm not so sure that they will.
Got to be prepared for anything right here, as Crite will go back deep for the Hounds.
Hounds don't look to bring pressure.
They have 11 out there. They're counting.
Yeah, and play clock under 5.
You just got to stay at home and make sure that the punt gets away, and it does.
Good snap, punt, hits. It's going to take a kindly roll, and the Hounds try to jump on the football. I think Crite got back on it. That's one of those you just got to come off and don't try to touch the football. Taylor Crite had the football. Hounds will take over at the 32-yard line.
Well, and what could have went either way there. Under a minute to go. Clock is stopped here at 52 seconds.
What started out as electric as far as offenses has kind of stalled here.
Hey, what'd I say? Just got to settle in here, get some positive yards.
1st and 10. Here's the snap. Give this to Barker. Barker up the middle. Barker dragging folks with him. Is Barker going to pick up 10 on the play?
Just refusing to go down, running that football with authority there, Hayden.
Hounds look like they want to go fast.
That's going to bring up a Greenway Equipment Company 1st down for the Hounds.
White River Area Agency on Aging, CNM Ag Depot, and Fathead Pizza, 2 Chicks Florist and more, M&P Insurance Services, and Norman & Baker Pharmacy. All sponsors of Greyhound football here on Cable Channel 15 TV.
Touchdown to Denton out here, guys.
Here's the snap, and Reynolds calls his own number. And Luke Reynolds with a great run yet again. He's going to be up to the 48-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. I think the Hounds are going to take the quarter here. We'll see. We're just under 10.
And that is what we will do. As the 1st quarter expires, we'll hear from word from our sponsor, ASU Newport.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
At George Kell Motors, we believe in supporting our local communities. It is an important fundamental part of what we do as a trusted dealership. By supporting community events, churches, local schools, and sports, we contribute to the growth and well-being of our communities. We believe in the growth of all youth and the significance of faith-based organizations and their impact on our lives and the communities within. We at George Kell Motors prioritize building relationships based on trust and integrity. Supporting our local community is an extension of this commitment.
Well, guys, we played one, and it's kind of like where we left off with a little under 10 minutes to play in the 1st quarter, 8-6 in favor of Rivercrest.
Looked like it was going to be that shootout that we talked about, but it has kind of turned into what we also have seen before in 2 great offenses. Not been able to get it moving here as of late because of 2 great defenses.
Well, what a high school football atmosphere. What a game. 2 great football teams.
When we can wide them out like this and they only have 5 guys in the box, I like our chances.
Well, they're definitely bringing pressure from the edge here.
And this time they do. And Phillips puts his head down, gets across midfield into Rivercrest territory near the 49-yard line.
Well, Reynolds had it as a house call had he had kept the football there. Good job of running, though, by Tonio. Good job by the guys up front, creating space, getting a good push. Going to be 3rd down, and it looks to be about 3. Long 3, short 4.
I'd say it's pretty close to midfield. It's on the stripe.
Look to bring pressure again. So here's the snap and give is to Barker. Barker tries to get outside, puts his head down and runs a guy over. And a great run there by Keandre Barker. Give him about 6 or 7 on the play.
It's enough for a Gold Greenway Equipment Company 1st down. Barker just doing what Barker does, moving those chains and coming up with the play when we need him. Great job of blocking up there by the guys up front.
See if Rivercrest elects to bring pressure again. So here's the snap. Fake and going to throw it deep. Got a money Wren open. Wren tries to go up and get it, and it's going to be incomplete. So Reynolds took a shot there. I love the play call.
Love the play call. Just played exceptionally well by Rivercrest that time.
Yeah, Jaden Young didn't fall for it.
Luke Reynolds had a guy in his face there. Rivercrest bringing lots of pressure.
Yeah, as we just said, I mean, they had 5, 6 guys in the box.
And they're coming.
And now you look and it's 7-8. We're bringing the house, and we throw it out wide to Denton. Denton with a spin move has nowhere to go, and Denton's going to be wrapped up. And we'll say no gain on the play. Now 3rd down and 10.
Just want to say we lost a yard there and make it 3rd down and 11. Hounds trying to make something happen out here in the flats. Rivercrest just playing it well.
Hounds should get the matchup that they want at the top of the screen.
On 3rd and 11.
Here comes pressure.
Here comes Phillips in motion. Here's the snap on 3rd and 11. Give this to Barker. Barker tries to cut back outside. He's going to be brought near the 40-yard line. Now a 3rd down and 9, maybe 8.
Ridley with a pancake block there, guys.
Excuse me, 4th down. I think the Hounds have to go.
Antonio checks out. Marquis Collins will check into the ball game.
I hadn't seen Collins yet. I think he got shook up on the one that on this kickoff. Here's the snap. Reynolds looking to throw under pressure. Tries to dump it off to Wren. And the incomplete and a turnover on downs, and Rivercrest gets the stop that they need.
Rivercrest gets the holds. Hounds defense will come out and be asked to make a big stop here in the football game. That was a big play there, guys. Hounds just couldn't convert. 9:23 to go. Hounds trail 8-6 in the 2nd quarter. What a ball game it's been so far, guys. I expect it to be this way all night.
After the game tonight, at Treewine Sensation, we got Big Troll Burgers, chicken strip basket combos, and nachos all tonight.
Give a handoff up the middle to Sanders, and Sanders running over a guy. I'm going to get 4 on the play, but we have a flag here, and I think it might be a sideline warning.
False start on Rivercrest.
Big Troll and Sequoia, they got it going on after tonight's broadcast. Go by their trailer. Open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday this coming week, and from here on out for a little bit. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Open up at 11:30 in the afternoon and close at 6:30 unless they run out.
Talk about top-notch food there at Treewine.
Ooh, do they do it right?
Big Troll, my main man.
He got the Big Troll Burgers tonight.
Big Troll Burger, I guarantee it, and it is a Big Troll Burger. Go by there and check them out.
1st and 15 now. Here's the snap. Washington looks to throw. He's going to throw it deep, and he's got Harris open. And a beautiful pass and catch there to Buda Harris, and that's going to be into Greyhound territory near the 30-yard line.
Just a great route. Money just couldn't recover on it. And he puts the ball where Money could not make a play on it. Just a great pass there from Rivercrest.
Buda's 6'3", 205 pounds. Good height advantage over Money Wren. From the 30.
Here's the snap, throws the quick hitter, has a man, and he's going to catch the football and be brought down near the 20-yard line. Big lick there by Jack Sampson.
I'm going to say, hey, put him in the clubhouse there for the Fathead collision of the week.
Rivercrest now looking to go quick. That's enough to move the chains yet again.
Colts have the Hounds on their heels here. Hounds have played some of their better football hiding inside this 20-yard line right here.
Yeah, you got to watch the matchup at the top of your screen. If that's who Washington wants to go to, is Harris.
He pushed off.
Harris has got it.
He's going to say touchdown.
And a touchdown Colts. They get what they want, and Buda Harris just goes and gets 6 for the Colts.
Thought he got a little extra separation there as the ball was in the air, but hey, no call, and they give those guys credit. They march the football down the field and score to go up 14-6 as we await the extra point.
59-yard drive.
2 big balls there to Buda Harris and gets them on the board.
They do not have a man hit out here that I can see, unless he's really, really hidden. It looks like they're going to go for the 1.
Extra point up and is good. Colts lead here 15-6 with 8:58 to go. I think it's the right call, Ben. You make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah, they go up by a couple scores there. Newport's just got to go back here and settle down and get that offensive machine rolling, Hayden. But you got to start by having a good positive return here on the kickoff. But I would assume they would probably kick the ball out of bounds, kind of like they did on the opening kickoff. Hounds do get the ball at halftime.
Well, we've got a football game on our hands, and it's about like we thought it would be. Speed versus speed. We knew Rivercrest could match up with the Greyhounds, and vice versa. We knew that the Hounds could match up against the Colts. And we talked about conference championship implications, but nothing to do as far as a state championship goes. Both of these teams are getting into playoffs. Can the Hounds respond here, trailing by 9-ish?
This one's going to go out of bounds as well. It's actually going to go in the stands.
Nice reception there by the young man in the stands.
Hounds starting possessions tonight at their own 35, their own 30, their own 33, and their own 35. Haven't had a lot of opportunities other than one time that Rivercrest punted.
I think they're going to get it to 38. $41. Maybe where it went out. 42, we'll take it.
You bet.
Great field position here for the Hounds. Got to go get 6 here, Ben.
Got to go get 6, Hayden Schultz. I think you just try to string together a few good plays on the drive.
And bring pressure yet again, and Reynolds is going to be swallowed up, gain of 1 on the play.
Rivercrest just bringing the house, Hayden, and they're pinning their ears back and they're coming.
They're trying to force the Hounds to throw the football. Something the Hounds can do, just haven't had to do a whole lot of, Ben.
Oh, it's absolutely in our arsenal, Hayden.
It's a big drive in the football game right here, guys.
There's no doubt about it, David Black. Got Denton at the bottom, looks to draw single coverage.
Here's the snap, and the give is to Barker. Barker tries to cut across the field and does, and Barker, he puts his head down, and Barker's going to be across midfield. And a great run here by Keandre Barker, just turns the other way and gets the edge, puts the shoulder down. Now a 3rd down and manageable.
We've seen it time and time again out of 0 there. He gets the ball, he goes out there, he sees there's not much out there, he cuts the ball backside and makes something out of nothing, and that's just a great job of reading the field and a great job of athleticism to get out here and make a play.
It's 3rd and 1, big play.
You can bet that Rivercrest brings everybody here on 3rd and 1. I think the Hounds want a timeout. Not a bad timeout here with 7:35 to go.
Yeah, Rivercrest has 10 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage there, Hayden. They are bringing the house. 7:35 to go. Rivercrest leads at 15-6 here over the Hounds. It's a big 3rd down in the ball game.
Yeah, Coach Brian Reardon certainly knows, he and Josh Austin, how big this play could be in determining the outcome of the football game. Just simply from a momentum standpoint, you've got a couple of downs if you elect to take it if you didn't get anything, but Hounds really need to get the 1 yard here and hopefully get some points out of this possession.
I don't know that you don't go under center, Hayden, and just tuck it and go.
Football game brought to you by Unity Health Newport, by Delta Trailer Manufacturing, also by the City of Newport, and the Mayor, Derek Ratliff, by Dr. Gavin McDowell at Customized Vision Care. Sonic Drive-In, download the app. Woodbriar Nursing Home in Harrisburg, for your loved ones, the best care you can get, and decisions made on the property at Woodbriar. And Nature's Market and RV Park atop Ramsey Mountain in Southside. You want to learn to eat healthy, organic foods, and more, visit these guys tomorrow.
They're bringing everybody.
Yeah, they've got 11 guys within 4 yards of the football, Hayden. Now only 10.
Here's the snap. Give this to Barker, and Barker hurdles the guy, and he's going to be across the 40-yard line. Just give it to 0 and let him go get a Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Hey, I like the game planning. He's very capable of doing that, Hayden. 7:29, clock moving here. Hounds do pick up the first down. Don't have to get in a hurry here, but you'd like to get points on the board here. Hounds will receive the football at halftime.
Positives. Got to have positives.
Got to have positives. Denton and Phillips here at the bottom.
Here's the snap, and Luke Reynolds calls his own number and stays on his feet. Now Luke Reynolds outside, puts his head down. Luke Reynolds inside the 30-yard line, but there is a flag.
It's got to be a hold, and it is holding against Newport. You can ill afford to do that there, but just an effort mistake.
At least it was several yards downfield. So instead of 1st and 20, it'll be about 1st and 16.
Do they take a shot here, Hayden?
Day-Day Braxton in the game. Phillips in at tailback. Here comes Braxton in motion. Here's the snap. Reynolds looks to throw, and they're going to take a shot to Denton. Denton wide open. Denton goes and gets it. Good play call, Ben Black.
Hey, I love it, brother. I love it. Demetric Denton on the huge 44-yard touchdown brought to you by Bratcher Real Estate. Well, you can check out all their listings at BratcherRealEstate.com. See Mary Reed, Principal Broker. You can talk to Lauren Sampson or Miss Carol Ann Young at 523-5100. Hound's going to try to go for 2 here and just trail by 1 with 6:45 to go.
You talk about a beautiful ball there. It looked like Denton wasn't going to get there, and he just coasts underneath it. Great toss and catch there, Reynolds to Denton.
Hounds go 58.
Those two could be a dynamic duo, Hayden. A little confusion on the defensive side of the ball here.
Yeah, empty. Here's the snap. Reynolds tries to do it himself. He's not going to get it. 2-point conversion, no good. Hounds trail 15-12.
Greyhound boosters include Dr. Kelly McKinney and Mark Manning Shelter Insurance, Howard's Glass Company, Rick Bass, Lou Allen Family and Company, the Doyle Family Farms, Fletcher Land Surveying, Churchman Building Center, Ace is the Place, Lonnie Hahn, your pest detective. If your house is bugged, your privacy's invaded, give us a call at 503-1800. We'll take care of all those bugs. Tim Pro, the Laster Brothers, Sam's Diner, downtown Newport. First Horizon Bank at 200 Olivia Drive in Newport. Committed to making your banking experience the best it can be. Our phone number is 870-523-3611, supporting the Newport Greyhounds. The Wilson Sign and Rental Company say congratulations to the Newport Greyhounds and best of luck throughout the rest of the year. And they want to thank all their customers down through the years that they've had doing great business at Wilson Sign and Rental Company. Judge Henry Boyce, class of 1982, always supporting the Greyhound.
First Community Bank of Newport kickoff where community comes first at 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. Billy Kitty and all the crew where online banking is done right. Give them a call, 870-201-6202.
Yes, to Jackson to kick it deep here for the Hounds. And a high kick, and this one's going to go out of bounds. Rivercrest will have good field position here.
Looks like they'll start about the 32-yard line is where he's going to mark it.
Should be the 35.
First down and 10 from the 35. They'll bring it up 3 yards.
Now can the Hound defense come up with a stop?
Just don't give them anything cheap here, Hayden.
Here's the snap. The Hounds brought pressure and the slant right over the top. He's going to have 9, maybe 10 on the play. Great play calls. The Hounds brought the linebackers
Yep, linebackers go, and the guy just slides across the middle and sets down. Good toss and catch by those guys there.
Stays a little short, 2nd and 1. Here's the snap, handoff inside. Great tackle there.
It's going to be Trey Henderson on the tackle.
Enough to move the chains. Here's the snap. Washington throws and got a man. Tries to get loose, going the other way. And great job there by Luke Sampson to hold him down.
Yeah, Sampson was there and he missed him, and then he just great effort to come back and make the tackle.
2 times in a row to Young throwing the football. That guy's a force to be reckoned with anytime he puts his hands on the football.
Hey, Young, Sanders, and Harris, exceptional. And Washington now calls his own number. Jack Sampson there to bring him down, but they're going to say that he was down before the ball came out. Now 2nd and 5 here as the Colts going quickly.
Yeah, 5:18 and clock moving here in the 2nd quarter. Need a big negative play here, Hayden.
Second and 5. Here's the snap. Washington calls his own number in between tackles. Washington's going to have enough to move the chains. He's almost brought down for no gain. Squeaks through there and gets another 7 or 8.
Just widen us all out and nothing fancy, just a quarterback draw. Washington, a great athlete.
He's 6'2", 190. Big kid. Can the Hounds tighten up here a little bit?
You can bet this ball's going to the top. Here's the snap. Washington looks to throw and throws it. And I don't know if he held down with the football because it looks like a money Wren came down with it first. You're going to have to sort this out. I don't know how you're going to come up with a decision.
I think that's an Oski. I think that's an Oski.
I thought Money Wren came down with the football. The young man from Rivercrest came up with it. There's going to be unhappy fans either way.
Oh, my.
And a touchdown, Rivercrest.
It's a 50-50 ball. Goes in the favor of the Rivercrest Colts, making it 21-12 as we await the extra point.
Good snap, hold, kick is up, and it looks to be good. Now 22-12. And can the Hound offense come out here and get points?
Well, you're going to get the football to start the second half. So if you look at the grand scheme of things, this offensive drive for the Hounds is going to be very, very critical, because you certainly don't want to go 3 and out and give these guys the football back. Very explosive. Rivercrest led 8-0. 8-6, 15-6. Now all the way up to 22-12. After it was 15-12, those guys. Got some fireworks here. I thought there'd be some offense.
Yeah, we're 4.5 minutes to the second quarter is ended. Hounds trail by 10 here.
Merchants and Planters Bank halftime report coming up at the conclusion of the first half.
He likes to kick this one deep, and it's a Money Wren to field it around the 22-yard line. And Money Wren breaking free. Money Wren going to have great field position for the Hounds at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hounds.
Excellent return. Good job of blocking by our guys up front there. Money just taking the football and finding some space and doing what those playmakers do, Hayden.
Can the Hounds answer here, trailing by 10?
First and 10 from the 46. Here comes Phillips in motion. Here's the snap. Give this to Barker between the tackles. Barker. They're going to say that he was down at midfield. Give him 4 on the play, now 2nd and 6.
Good bit of running there by Barker. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Hounds trying to answer here. Got the ball at midfield.
Second and 6 at midfield. Reynolds looking to throw deep. Under pressure. He's got a Money Wren there. And it's going to be picked off. And a great job there by Jaden Young. Comes to the free safety spot and makes an incredible catch there for the Colts. Colts with all the momentum here in the first half.
Yeah, Reynolds throws a good ball, but you just got to give that kid credit. Young just goes and makes an excellent defensive play there.
I like the play call.
I do too. Safety just kind of shaded over there towards the top of the screen.
And there's a wealth of time left in this first half. Explosive potential on both sides.
Well, you got to have something go your way right here.
Yeah, you need something good to happen. Just got to keep plugging, keep playing hard, and do your job.
Play clock under 5. I think they're going to have to burn a timeout here. And the Colts will elect to call a timeout here.
Football game brought to you by the Red Time Meat Shop. You know, they're locally owned and operated and feature fresh beef, pork, poultry, fish, seafood, and much, much more. You can call us for our lunch specials at 870-201-1555. They're located at 103 Lindley Lane in Newport. Lindley Drive. Jorge Salinas. Been there visiting with Jorge today, talking about the football game. Guys, I've seen nothing tonight that I really thought, I mean, everything that I've seen I expected to see. I expected to see a high-powered offense. I expected to see great athletes on both sides of the ball. Colts with an upper hand right now with a 10-point lead, having made a couple of more plays than the Hounds. But a football game that the Hounds got to battle, like the old roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Rivercrest has led the whole way.
First and 10 from the 15. Better have your eyes on 5 here in the slot. Here's the snap. Washington going to run the option. It's going to be lost back to the 11-yard line. Now 2nd and 13. We got a flag here, and it looks like a false start. Keep pushing them back.
Slow the momentum down a little bit. So those are some positives for the Hounds here. Anytime you get pushed back in your own territory, it makes things tight and you just feel a little cramped, and just the slightest bit of pressure.
And ball at the 7-yard line now.
And they will remain in the shotgun, so you need to have a good snap. You can't afford to bobble the ball here, but you hope to put some pressure on the quarterback here if you're the Hounds.
Here's the snap. Washington looking to throw. Got a man almost picked off there by Luke Sampson.
Sampson just couldn't reel it in.
And a holding against the Colts. I'm not so sure I don't decline the penalty. A timeout here for the Hounds. Do you decline it? Makes it 3rd and 18 from the 7.
I think decline it for sure. Yeah, I think decline it. They have one down to get their 18 yards. Not they're going to have to punt. Hounds using the timeout there with the clock stopped. But more importantly, to set their defense on this play. I think the Hounds have declined the penalty. I think that's the only thing you can do.
Absolutely. Make it 3rd and 18 from the 7. What's the difference? The ball being at the 3.5, and you get an extra down to get it.
Yeah, I think it's the right call there. But Coach Morris talking to his defense there. Or excuse me, Carpenter. I was watching Coach Morris when I was talking. 2:57 to go. Hounds have Rivercrest where they want them, deep in their own territory.
We got to get somebody on 5 here. You can't give him that much space. On 3rd and 18, here's the snap. Washington under pressure, hit in the end zone, and now going to slide out of bounds near the 5-yard line. A great job there. Antonio Ross and Hayden Kennedy bringing the pressure.
Hey, just keeping that guy at bay, keeping the edge. Just a great job of defense there by the Hounds.
Hounds just took a timeout. They only have one left, so they're forced to keep it in their hip pocket.
Well, great awareness there by Washington.
Stay in bounds.
Stay in bounds. Try to extend the play as long as you can. Boy, it would have been big there for a little safety.
They can run it down to the 2-minute mark.
That's probably what they'll do and burn a timeout.
But guys, when you really look at what's going to transpire here, you got these guys going to punt from their own end zone.
Barring a booming punt, I think that the Hounds definitely get it in the Colt territory. And it's a great opportunity for the Hounds to go get 6 before half. And like you said, David, you get the ball to start the second half.
How about getting 10 after a safety? Take you 2. Then you get the football back and you go down and score and get 8. And
I'll take it.
Going in the half at even.
High school football, there's nothing in it. There's nothing like high school football on a Friday night at legendary Greyhound Field. 2 great football teams going toe-to-toe. Great respect for the Rivercrest Colts. Tremendous respect for the Newport Greyhounds.
How about a high snap?
A lot of pressure on that guy. I know, I've been there. Right out there, where he's at right now.
I've been there too, my friend.
Money Wren back deep for the Hounds.
Make sure they don't have a hideout.
No hideout. Play clock under 3. They do get it off. A good punt. Hounds don't need to touch it. It's going to fold to the 48-yard line. Towns got to go 48 to get 6 here.
Best starting field position of the night.
Well, you love to start inside their territory.
1:48 with one timeout left. Clock stops on first downs. It stops on incomplete passes. It stops if you go out of bounds. A touchdown, to say the least, would be huge.
On 1st and 10, here comes Phillips in motion. Here's the snap, give this to Barker. Barker running hard as he's going to be brought down to the 41-yard line.
Hounds will go quickly.
2nd and 3. Reynolds calling the play at the line. Here comes Phillips in motion. Here's the snap, the jet sweep to Phillips. Phillips tries to get outside and has nowhere to go, and he's going to be met at the 42-yard line. The Hounds might have to burn a timeout here, and they do.
Minute 10 to play here in the half.
Well, a couple of downs to get this yardage back. 4 yards to go. More importantly, the Hounds need 6. John Minor Crop Insurance at 2715 Stegall Road at 523-8900. 5 generations of the Minor family right here in Newport. Bring you the John Minor Hustle Play of the night. We don't have anybody in the clubhouse right now, although we've had a lot of hustle plays. Jack Sampson in the clubhouse for the Fathead Pizza Hit of the Week. 5 generations, starting from Colonel Lancelot Minor.
Denton in the slot down here. Middle of the field should be open.
Collins checking into the football game here.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Goes to Denton just through his hands.
Not all bad there. I mean, it does bring up a 4th down, but the clock will stop. You have time to set up another play here.
You need to really get it here. You definitely don't want to give those guys the football with
any
a timeout.
Yeah.
You'd almost rather go in the half and not score than give them a chance to score. Barker out wide now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Reynolds under pressure. Finds Marquis Collins. And Marquis Collins with a great catch to move the chains at the 31-yard line.
And not only does he move the chains, Hayden, but he's smart enough and aware enough to get out of bounds, so the clock will stop, I think.
And Luke Reynolds just evading some pressure.
Oh, under tremendous pressure, and has been all night, just doing a great job back there commanding this Hound offense. 9 at the top of your screen, guys. Look here, check him out. Safety's cheating in.
Here's the snap. Reynolds looking to throw. Reynolds rolling out to his right, throws a dot to Marquis Collins. They're going to say he was out of bounds.
Great throw and catch, just couldn't get it caught in the inbounds. Clock stops at 56 seconds.
I'm glad Big Josh is having to make these calls. Boy, I don't know what I would call. I have no idea.
2nd and 10 from the 31.
I like whatever he calls.
One-on-one coverage down here at the bottom. Here's the snap. Reynolds looking to throw. He's going to go the end zone. Demetric Denton. He goes up and gets it. Touchdown, Greyhounds.
Touchdown, Hounds with 52 seconds to go. What a play call. Just Denton, the ball put perfect where nobody else could catch it. I mean, it wasn't, they played the ball well, but Denton just, nobody else can go get it. Luke Reynolds puts it on the money. Denton brings it in, hauls it in for the score, making it 18 now. 22-18, Rivercrest still leading as we await what I would assume to be the 2-point try, Hayden.
Yeah, I've seen Luke Reynolds a couple times trying to call his own number on it. Here comes Nemo Crichton motion. Here's the snap. We're going to throw it out to Nemo. Nemo's got to make a guy miss. He's not going to be able to. 2-point conversion is no good.
There is a flag on the play.
I think the Hounds were in motion.
An illegal motion penalty is declined. 22-18. Rivercrest still leading with 52 seconds to go in the half.
Boy, you know, the Hounds they get the football at the Rivercrest 48-yard line and a couple of minutes to go with a timeout. You use the timeout wisely. And Pooty, you said watch out for 8 in the pregame, and 8 has scored a couple of touchdowns tonight.
Well, don't forget the 4th down and 1 or 4th down and a couple where we hit Marquis Collins right here at the sidelines. Big-time play in the football game.
Hounds have got to play very, very solidly for the next 52 seconds to go in trailing by 4, and they'll get the football, as we have mentioned, to start the second half.
And we will have a First Community Bank kickoff where community comes first. Go by and see them at 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. Give them a phone call, 870-201-6202. Online banking done right at First Community Bank.
Congratulations to the Pups for another big win last night over at Rivercrest.
Weston Jackson to kick it deep here for the Hounds. And a little pooch kick, and Luda Harris is going to jump on it and have it at the 44-yard line. Yeah, they go 66.
Can the Greyhound defense come up with another big stop, Hayden? We will see. 52 seconds remaining here in the half. Hounds trailing by a couple.
It'd be a great time to take out a D lineman and bring in another defensive back. And it looks like that's what the Hounds have done.
Keep everything in front.
Here's the snap. Washington going to throw it out wide. Day-Day Braxton's there to bring him down for a loss. And a great job, Day-Day Braxton.
He's one of those kids that when you put him in the football game, he performs. Offensively, defensively, special teams. When he's on the field, good things happen.
Absolutely right, David. When he's on the field, you know he's there. Under 30 to play here. Clock moving.
Here's the snap. The handoff in between the tackles going to be near midfield. Give to Ralph there. Now a 3rd down and 5. And maybe one play. And you need to just play deep, guys. Here's the snap. Give back to Ralph. Ralph is going to be brought down, and that's enough to move the chains. And Rivercrest wanting a timeout, and rightfully so, and then give you one shot to the end zone.
Great linebacker play there by Trey Henderson, just scraping down and making the solo tackle there.
Well, you get a shot. You get one play. You get a shot.
Well, you got to go 42.
I think I rushed none and back up 11.
I think I would agree.
Everything we expected here in the first half, and obviously we're thinking it would be great to go in trailing by the 4 that we trail by now. So one chance, one throw here.
Can't get beat deep, guys.
It'll just be a Hail Mary. 4 guys, 4 receivers down here on the bottom of the screen.
We need another guy over here.
We need another guy over here. We need another guy over here. We need another guy over here.
Washington throws it up, and it's going to be knocked away by Luke Sampson. That's going to end the half. Hounds trail here 22-18. We'll have the halftime report coming right up.
At Merchants and Planners Bank, we're more than just your bank. We're part of your community. For over 78 years, we've been helping families grow, businesses thrive and dreams come true right here in Jackson County. We proudly support local businesses and give back to the community that we love. And we're always there to cheer on the Greyhounds, both on and off the field. Personalized service, local expertise, and people dedicated to making their community happy. That is the Merchants and Planners Bank difference. Merchants and Planners Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
M&P halftime report, M&P Bank, and you know, it's kind of like back and forth, back and forth. The Hounds have never led, but it was Rivercrest score, Newport score, Rivercrest score, Newport score, Rivercrest score, Newport score, and we trail by 4. Pretty good solid half from both clubs, Hayden.
Absolutely. You get the ball to start the second half. I think you're in a situation right here where you are down, but you feel confident because you do get a chance to go out there, put 6 up. You go back and look at the mistakes that you made offensively and defensively, and you try to figure out what direction you're going to go, because you can throw away what you've done that first half because both guys are going to have an answer for what you did in the first half. So you throw it away and you start over here in the second half and make great adjustments.
Absolutely, just a totally new ball game, as Hayden said there. You go in, you make your adjustments, you get prepared, you install your second half game plan, and you come back out there and you go to work. But it's been a great first half thus far.
Second half action is next.
Shelter Insurance has covered a lot of miles and a lot of cars and drivers since 1946. We like knowing we have you covered, so you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Shelter Agent Mark Manning about Shelter's competitive insurance rates.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, come to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. We get a brand new Chevrolet Silverado GMC Sierra. Got great inventory, great rebates, great selection, great service. You have problems with your car, bring it to George Kell Motors. Award-winning service will get you back on the road where you need to get back to the football game or the Duckwoods. Come see us at George Kell Motors. Review our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. In the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, come to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. We get a brand new Chevrolet Silverado GMC Sierra. Got great inventory, great rebates, great selection, great service. You have problems with your car, bring it to George Kell Motors. Award-winning service will get you back on the road where you need to get back to the football game or the Duckwoods. Come see us at George Kell Motors. Review our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. You're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, come to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. We get a brand new Chevrolet Silverado GMC Sierra. Got great inventory, great rebates, great selection, great service. You have problems with your car, bring it to George Kell Motors. Award-winning service will get you back on the road where you need to get back to the football game or the Duckwoods. Come see us at George Kell Motors. Review our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
And we are back, and it's been a quick break. Hayden Schultz, Hounds will get the football to start the second half, but you want to have a shout-out.
I got to give a shout-out. Tried to do it before the half because Hector Ramsey told me. He said, I want a shout-out.
Hectoria.
Merchants Planters Bank put on a little golf out here, and I got invited with Jim Gowan Jr. and Dan Larson and Randall Hector Ramsey, and we had a great time today. I'm going to give those guys a shout out. Thank you for letting me go today.
You really like playing with those guys?
Three fine fellows. Three fine fellows, I can say for sure. I can't say much from my tag team partner, Hayden Schultz.
I got off all day.
There you go.
Well, how was
it was worth the trip, wasn't it?
I want to know this. How was your golf game?
They did a great job carrying me around.
There you go. Hounds will receive this opening kickoff of the second half.
It's the First Community Bank kickoff brought to you by First Community Bank of Newport, where community comes first. 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. Online banking done right.
Well, this one's going to stay in, and Barker's going to field it near the 15-yard line as he sets up a return. Now Barker with a full head of steam as he makes the first guy miss. Now Barker with open field, got one man to beat, and Keandre Barker's going to go the distance. Hounds answer here to start the half, and the Hounds get 6. Keandre Barker goes 85, and the Hounds put up and take the first lead of the contest here.
No yellow flags. I saw the tee on the field, and I was about, my heart sank, but it was the kickoff tee there. What an answer from the Greyhounds, guys. We talked about it off the air at half about how you just got to come out. You got to try to put points on the board. Saw Johnny Henderson down there with the chain gang. He said, hey, you got to go put them up right here.
Electrifying, to say the least.
So Hounds take their first opening kickoff for 6 after Rivercrest starts the game with 6 on the kickoff. Let's keep it rolling, guys.
Hounds need to get a 2-point conversion.
Hounds covered some real estate there, brought to you by Bratcher Real Estate. You can check out all their listings at BratcherRealEstate.com.
Here's the snap. Reynolds calls his own number. 2-point conversion, dives in, and it's good. Hounds go up 26-22 with 11:44 to go in the third.
What a turn of events here, guys, to start this second half. Excellent job by Keandre Barker, just finding some space, and I bet you they don't kick it to him again. What do you want to bet, Hayden?
Well, they kicked every other ball out of bounds and giving the Hounds opportunity to start at the 35-yard line. And they kicked that one, and you thought, well, they did right. They kicked it way deep, and it's going to be really tough to return it from there. We might not get it back to the 35. Well, we passed 2 35s all the way to the goal line, and that is a stunner as the Hounds couldn't ask for a better scripted first play. I wonder who drew that up at halftime.
Another First Community Bank Newport kickoff. Brought to you by First Community Bank of Newport. Go see Billy Kitty and all the crew.
Layla Wakefield, Lexi Henry, senior maids, is Nia Davis. We mentioned is the queen. Junior maids, Jordan Morgan and Lasadrea Alcorn. Jaleisha Gordon and Kiara Wilson were the sophomore maids.
Lasedria.
I was close.
I don't think that we kick it deep. I'd like to kick it around the 30-yard line. And that's what we do near the 32-yard line. And Rivercrest now going to go the other way as he's got one man to beat. It's Marquis Collins. And they're going to answer 6 on their own. That's the difference in this game, guys. You can kick a ball to somebody, and it don't matter who it goes to. They can go get 6.
They've got a chance to score. We have not seen an offensive play yet here, guys, and we've already scored twice. 11, and we played 28 seconds and 2 scores.
Yeah, there's been 14 points scored, and we hadn't played 30 seconds.
This is a battle for the ages, guys.
Bend, don't break. That's going to be what they need to do here in the second half.
Got the late check-in guy. We've got him covered good.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and it's going to be no good. Rivercrest still leads 28-26. I think both teams just kick it out of bounds from the rest of the game.
I will assure you that will be the case, Hayden. I mean, you just like David Black said, you couldn't script it any better. Both teams elusive offensively.
KJ Lipsy takes it to the house, 65 plus.
For 2 offensive powerhouses to come together tonight, guys, and both defenses showing up and playing as well as they have. It's the makings of a classic.
I'm not so sure. I don't kick an onside kick the rest of the time as well.
Hounds have led for 12 seconds tonight. I still feel good about where we are.
Oh, absolutely. Right here in a great football game. Got all the opportunity out in front of you. Just got to execute and do your job.
Well, nothing's changed. You still trail and you get the football.
Right.
This time you trail by 2, not 4.
Inching closer.
I wouldn't mind it again. This is going to hit around the 20. Keandre Barker now trying to go the other way. Keandre not going to be able to break this one free. So he's going to be inside the 15-yard line, but there is a flag. It looks like a block in the back.
I don't know that he blocked us. I mean, he did put his hands out.
Tried to hold up there, just couldn't do it, and probably a good call, and it's going to really put the Hounds in a hole here offensively, but they've just one snap away of turning the field over.
Should get the ball
from the 12. Or from the 14 to the 7.
I thought.
Oh, he's inside the 10.
We had a little more than that, so yeah, 7-yard line. So the worst field position for the Hounds tonight. Now do the Hounds take a shot?
They'll be loading the box and coming here.
No doubt, bringing everything.
Here comes Collins in motion. High snap, fielded well there. As Tonio Phillips gives us a little room to work with as he's going to get up to the 13-yard line.
Good positive play there. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Looks like the ball will be at the 13.
Barker back in at tailback. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Money Wren draws single coverage at the top. Here's the snap. Reynolds calls his own number. Great seal block there by Salinas. And now Luke Reynolds with a first down and a little bit more.
You got to see it, guys. You got it. There's 2 guys there, and they don't call the face mask.
Oh, man, they like to jerk his head off.
Another Greenway Equipment Company first down. I think it was a little low. Guys, I think, if anything, maybe a horse collar. I think that we'll go back and watch it, man.
I assure you, he got face mask.
Here we go. First down and 10 Hounds.
10:30 to go. Clock moving.
Here comes Collins in motion. Here's the snap. Give is to Barker. Barker takes the lick and just keeps on going. Keandre Barker, great job, and here's the flag. And I was about to compliment Money Wren for the blocking because he had a guy inside. And I think they're going to get him for a hold.
And that's what it is, Hayden.
And that was great blocking.
That'll be 10 from the 36.
I mean, Keandre Barker there just takes a guy that's running full speed to tackle him and just bounces off of him.
Just very elusive and hard to tackle. Tonio in at the tailback now. Pooty at the bottom of your screen. Collins and Money at the top.
1st and 12 now. Here's the snap. Give this to Tonio. Tonio, full head of steam, shoots out of there up to the 31-yard line. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, that young man is going to be eliminated from the contest. This one plus his next one.
I didn't see what happened.
I have no idea.
Huge break for the Hounds there.
Obviously, we don't know what happened or what was said, but the young man was visibly upset. And regardless whether you're a Colt or a Greyhound or anybody else in high school football, you can't have that. And that young man will know it, and he'll regret that.
First and 10 from the 46 for the Hounds.
.950 clock moving here.
Here comes Collins in motion, fake to him and give it to Phillips. Phillips, once again, tough run, Antonio Phillips. It's another Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Great job of running there by Phillips. Hounds look to go quick here. Hounds have all the momentum at the moment, guys. Got to capitalize here. 9.5 to go, clock moving.
And now this time Phillips again, as Collins couldn't get free. We're going to say he was down at the 40, gained him a couple. Barker will check back in.
Rivercrest fans not happy about that one. And you know, fan bases tend to look with their hearts. Couldn't see from up here to give you an opinion. Not that mine matters anyway, but.
Second 8.
Right, Denton and Collins at the bottom. You got Money drawing single coverage at the top. Will they take a shot?
Here's the snap. Reynolds calls his own number, and Reynolds with a lot of room. As Luke Reynolds inside the 20-yard line. Big Tyler Ridley leading the way there. I think put him in the clubhouse for the hustle play.
Absolutely.
That's a lineman that's 10, 12 yards down the field blocking for his quarterback.
Not only blocking for his quarterback, but keeping up with his quarterback, Hayden.
When a big man can move like that, you better get out of the way.
I guarantee it. Train's coming, you better get off the tracks.
I know from experience.
If you know what I mean.
Inside the 20.
8.5 to go. Clock moving.
Here comes Collins in motion. Give this to Barker. Barker slips off a tackle. Now Barker outside. Got one man to beat. Keandre Barker walks in the end zone. Touchdown Greyhounds.
And the Hounds answer.
85 yards.
85-yard drive there.
Even though they got penalized back to the 7, it's an 85-yard drive. How many yard run? 19?
They definitely covered some real estate there. Touchdown brought to you by Bratcher Real Estate.
Barker stays in for the 2-point conversion try. Give to Barker. Barker's met. Barker, 2-point conversion is going to be no good. Hounds still lead here, 32-28.
Well, it's been neck and neck all night, and I expect it to remain this way, Hayden.
Guys, we're on pace for both teams to score 100.
I guarantee it in the second half.
For
sure.
the second half, yeah.
It's everything I thought it was going to be.
You cannot ask for a better atmosphere, a better ball game to call.
Great fans in front of us from Rivercrest, really cheering on their team. Super fans across the way. We need everybody that's watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Post some pictures of yourself.
Scream loud for the Greyhounds.
Scream loud for us, folks. Scream loud for us.
It's the First Community Bank of Newport kickoff where community comes first. 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport.
Don't kick this one deep.
Well, we kicked the last one short, and the guy still took it to the house.
Well, 9 and 5 have already taken 2 back for them.
Yeah, where do you kick it?
Out of bounds. This time it's going to go to Young. Young setting up a return. Young breaks out of there now. Young has got a lot of room. Here comes a flag late. And Marky Collins, the only guy that can catch him. Young goes the distance. And we got another flag, and we'll try to sort this all out.
The second flag's going to have to be a
personal foul.
I don't know. I thought maybe, I don't know what I thought. We'll sort it out, or at least they will. And then you saw the referee throw the flag. We're going to have multiple infractions here. Hounds are sending out their defensive unit. We'll try to pick up the signals when the white hat, the referee, makes the calls. Let's see what they are.
Well, he's got to go discuss this with Coach Reardon.
Well, he's going to talk to his officials on the other side first.
I don't mind it when you have multiple infractions. Offsetting penalties. Second touchdown has been called back tonight for Rivercrest.
Timeout here for Newport.
Wow. I'm not sure we took a timeout. Delay of the game against both teams, offsetting penalties.
Did we take a timeout?
I never saw him. I just saw the referee said timeout Newport. I still don't think that.
We know?
I don't think they've indicated to us that we took a timeout.
Please don't kick it deep. Hound's going to kick this one out of bounds. Rivercrest will get the ball at the 35-yard line. They're going to make us re-kick. I don't blame them. I do not blame him.
And Destin Jackson will tee it up again for another First Community Bank of Newport kickoff.
Well, if you're onside kick, you don't get it. They get the ball near midfield. I'm not so sure that wouldn't be too bad.
This one is going to bounce and somehow stay in. So the young man fields it at the one. Now trying to find out where to go, and there's going to be flags everywhere, and he's going to be brought down at the 6-yard line. The young man for Rivercrest looks like he just got a cramp.
Well, it was a great kick by Jackson there, and great coverage by the Hound kicking team. So I like the re-kick.
I don't think that Rivercrest expected that, or they wouldn't have called for the re-kick.
Well, you never know how things may go in a football game.
Give me time to announce our senior high cheerleaders. Bianca Gonzalez is the captain. Madison Lovelady, a captain. Tamara Morgan. Jamaica Roddy. Layla Wakefield is captain and All-American. Aubrey Walton. Rendasia Hickman. Lacedria Alcorn. Jordan Morgan. Jazzy Wren. Grace Wood. Brooklyn Cox, Jalecia Gordon, Aya Jackson, Lila Little, Avery Ray, Sasha Ross, Sydney Walker. Kari Bradley. Sorry if I mispronounced your names.
Yeah, Kiera, I think. But listen, what a job those girls do. They put in the time. They put in as much time as the football team does. They work day in, day out, routines, competition, and then cheer at ball games. Never miss. Hope this young man is okay here.
He's a player. Joe Ralph.
Joe Lewis Ralph.
He has been all over the field. I think he's just going to be fine. I think it was just maybe a cramp.
But Audra Hinkle Lovelady, Lauren Sampson do marvelous work with our cheerleading group. My hat off to them. How about a safety?
1st and 10 inside their own 5. Here's the snap. Washington calls his own number. Washington makes a guy miss. And cutting back the other way, and a big lick there by Jack Sampson.
It's a well-designed run there from the quarterback. He just kind of a quarterback draw, and he finds some space outside here at the bottom of our screen. Picks up a big first down for those guys, gets them out of some dangerous territory back there. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Here's the snap. Give is to 3, and there's a lick there by Jack Sampson. Young man still turning his feet. Going to be no gain on the play, maybe 1.
Yeah, played well by the defensive front there along with the Hound linebackers.
I'll tell you what, Sanders is a tough runner. Listed at 170 pounds, but he runs like he's 230. Young man's tough for the Colts.
I want to pass along that Kerry Tharp said he's watching from his recliner.
Big K.
It's a good place to be, my friend.
You're missing it here. Second and 7.
Let us know where you're watching from.
Here's the snap. Wildcat formation here for Young. As Young stays on his feet. Going to be near first down marker.
Another big hit by Jack Sampson, Tyler Ridley.
Enough to move the chains. Now ball at the 34-yard line. Rivercrest, you had them where you wanted them, inside their own 5, and now make quick work of it, 30 yards already.
It's just pure determination now. It's pure determination. Who's got the will to win?
Here's the snap, counter play. Giving Zylan Ross along with Antonio Ross there on the tackle.
On the 36-yard line.
We're going to give up to the 37. It's a generous spot, I thought.
24 Antonio Ross, 44 Jack Sampson on that tackle. Last spot at the 37-yard line.
The 2nd down and 7 for the Colts.
Here comes motion, long count, the Hounds jump.
There's a little confusion there on the D-line about getting lined up, and I think Ridley just was eager to make a play there.
Gonzalez checking into the game. Someone's got to come off. Hounds got to burn a timeout.
Well, we tried to get somebody in there for Tyler, and then we had confusion, and Hounds had to burn a timeout because Rivercrest went quickly. When they saw that Hounds were going to make a substitution, they quickly went to the line of scrimmage to snap the ball very smartly. So the Hounds have to use another timeout, but we lead in the ball game. And it has been a dandy from day one. Or from the first minute on. Game brought to you by Jackson's Funeral Home, Arkansas Steel Associates, White River Health. We'll have the Unity Health Player of the Game and the Subway Coaches Report at the conclusion of the contest. We'll name the Fathead Pizza Big Hit of the Week. And the John Minor Crop Insurance Company brings you the Mr. John Minor Senior Hustle Player of the Game. Game also brought to you by DQ in Batesville, the DQ Grill and Chill, Newport Economic Development Commission. And Merchants and Planners Bank, plus M&P Insurance Services.
I mean, time for them to take a shot here on second and a couple.
Yeah, we got a little breather. Under 6 to play with 5:53 to go.
Here's the snap, Washington. Right in between the tackles, and young man makes a couple of guys miss and going to be brought down from behind by big Ivan Gonzalez.
Just great effort there by Gonzalez. Just backtracking and finding the football.
Washington getting it done in the air and on the ground.
Definitely a dual threat quarterback.
This drive started at their own 4-yard line. Marched down to the Newport 31.
One-on-one down here, Harris and Denton. Wildcat with Young in at quarterback. Young going to be brought down by Tonio Phillips inside the 25 to the 24.
Put him in the clubhouse for a fathead collision there.
Rivercrest just winning up front right now. Here's the snap. Washington tries to get outside. A great job. He's going to be shoved out of bounds. Looks like inside the 10.
First and goal from the 10-yard line.
Hadn't had to throw a pass, and they go from their own 4 to now the Hound 10.
Knocking on the door of the lead again.
Here's the snap. Young calls his own number. Young is going to get in the end zone. And Rivercrest answers. Nothing fancy there. Rivercrest just runs it right at us. Hounds can't break down. A lot of arm tackling. Couldn't get the young man down. And give credit to Young because he has been sensational tonight for the Colts. As we await the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up and is good. Rivercrest leads 35-32.
What a ball game so far, guys. It's just momentum shift after momentum shift after momentum shift.
Could come down to who's got the football last.
It is looking that way, my friend.
Kind of reminds me of the Harding Rivercrest game last year in the finals. But I'm not so sure that game wasn't more explosive with the explosive plays in this game. That was just a hard-nosed, tough down. We're gonna come right at you. We're going to see what the Newport defense has got, and they earned every nickel of those 96 yards.
Now the First Community Bank of kickoff where community comes first. 25-25 Malcolm Avenue in Newport.
This one's going to go out of bounds. The Hounds will get it at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hound offense. Jake Grady, Tyler Ridley, Hakeem Doss, Carmelo Ellis, Lucas Salinas. The men up front for the Hound offense tonight.
Alternates in the football game for Rivercrest.
I'd say some guys got to come off the field, I think.
Going to have them re-kick it. Hope it goes better than.
Hounds front line will be in Rivercrest territory across the 50.
We got to get our guys out here.
Should have 5 on the front. There we have 5 now.
Yep, we got all 11 out there. Would they dare to onside kick here, Hayden?
I think so. This young man looks like he's going to kick it in the middle.
Pick your poison here.
Now looks like he's going right. I think the Hounds need to go back a little. It's a high kick. The Money Wren's going to field it. And the Money Wren is going to get up across the 40 to the 41-yard line. And it pays off for the Hounds. They get a little bit better field position.
Absolutely. 4:44 to go. Hounds trail by 3 here. Score of 35-32. I don't think you got to get in a big hurry here, Hayden. I think you just want some positive plays.
Move the chains, run a little clock.
I think both fronts are just worn out. A lot of guys that having to go both ways. The Hound offense and line has done a marvelous job of moving those guys, and vice versa for Rivercrest. Give is to Barker. Barker makes the first guy miss, and Barker going to be brought down from behind, and it looks like in the area of holding.
From the 39 will cost us 10 there, which is 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 1st down and 22. Well, lots of momentum swings here.
Yeah, it's just been back and forth all night.
What championship games are made of? 2 great clubs battling it out.
Snap. Reynolds calls his own number. Great job there, Marquis Collins with a block. As Luke Reynolds is going to be hit near the original line of scrimmage.
Second 12.
Got Denton down here at the bottom.
Here comes Collins in motion. Here's the snap. Barker in between the tackles, now trying to get outside. DeAndre Barker. What a run as a Greenway Equipment Company first down a little bit more. So I thought that might have been a little late. But Keandre just makes guys look silly when he runs the football.
He made as fine a move as I've ever seen in a high school football game. I mean, he just stopped and hopped 2 yards to the right and took off again. Never seen that before.
Explosive is an understatement, David Black.
Hound fans not happy with that one. Thought he was hit a little late, Dave. Snap, Reynolds in between tackles. Luke Reynolds going to get forward progress up to the 30, down to the 30 before David corrects me. Hounds have just ran the football. Both teams in the second half just came out and said, you know what, we ain't got to throw it. We're just going to run it.
Let's just run it and see what the defense can do with it.
And that's been both teams' strengths this year, is running the football and their offensive line play. How about Reynolds again? Reynolds sticks his head down to the 28. It's going to be just shy, it looks like. And now they're going to give it to him. We love it.
We love it. Moving on up for another Greenway Equipment Company first down. Come on, Greyhounds. Let's go get a score here. Did you catch somebody asleep here, Hayden Schultz?
I don't think so.
Run the football.
Here's the snap. Tonio Phillips. Tonio dragging a guy as he'll have it brought down to the 20-yard line. Going to be a little slow to get up. Is Tonio.
Watt blocking by Carmelo Ellis up front. He blew his guy 6 or 7 yards off the ball, and then the guy was saying, calf rope, calf rope. He's holding me. He wasn't holding me. He was churning away to block Mello.
Now 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Give back to Phillips. Phillips inside the 20 to the 19-yard line.
3rd down and a short 1.
Well, I know Marquis Collins has got to be exhausted. He's came in motion the last 6 or 7 plays.
The will to win. I mean, the will to win on both of these clubs is just outstanding.
Under a minute and a half to go. The clock continues to roll here in the 3rd quarter.
I go behind Big 50 here. Here he comes in motion again. Fake, give to Phillips, and Phillips is going to get flipped over the line, and it'll be enough for a Greenway Equipment Company first down.
What effort. What effort, guys.
Tremendous effort there.
That could have been scary. It's now from the 18-yard line. Clock continues to roll.
Just under a minute.
Fake, give is Reynolds. Calls his own number. Reynolds somehow evades it, and Reynolds is going to go the distance. 18 yards, Luke Reynolds 6.
That young man has just been exceptional all year, guys, leading this Greyhound offense here tonight. Number 6, Luke Reynolds. Put him down for the Hustle Player of the Week, David Black. The John Minor Crop Insurance, John Minor Senior Hustle Player of the Week. Keep plugging, 6. Let's go, Greyhounds. Punch it in here.
What about back to him? There it is. Luke fighting, still moving his feet. Then's going to be slammed to the ground. 2-point conversion, no good.
Hounds go 59, capped off by the 18-yard run by Luke Reynolds, and the Hounds retake the lead 38-35, and it's just an outstanding football game, and what a pleasure to be able to watch it and call it.
Well, Luke was in trouble back here under a lot of pressure, and he tried to take the ball inside this is on the touchdown run, and he just finds some space out here and turned the burners on and just got to that corner pylon and got a 6 right there when we really needed it. 51 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter, guys, and it has been back and forth all night long. Don't look for any team to throw in the towel early, guys. It's going to be a battle to the last final seconds. As Hayden Schultz said earlier, could come down to who has the football last. Still wondering about that charge timeout that we got. I never saw any of us signaling for a timeout.
I don't know, because the scoreboard says that we still have 2.
Destin Jackson will tee it up for another First Community Bank of Newport kickoff, where community comes first. Billy Kitty and all the crew.
This one's going to go out of bounds, and we'll see what Rivercrest elects to do, if we have to re-kick it or not.
And the coach hands them a game ball, so I'm going to assume they're going to take it.
So they'll start at their own 35. They went 96 their last drive. All on the ground, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. And the Hounds did the
Exact same thing. That's what I was going to say there. A lot of quarterback keeper there, both of those drives.
I don't think there's been a pass thrown this second half. Back-to-back kickoff returns.
There has not been a pass thrown that I can recall.
I love it.
I like it too. Ground and pound, baby.
I'm just smiling, guys.
Washington calls his own number, nothing there, and then he fights, and he's going to pick it up. Going to get 6, maybe 7. He had nothing, and Washington just turning the feet and moves the pile.
Tremendous effort.
Well, no doubt tremendous effort there, but it was played perfectly by the Hound defense. That young man, his effort just got him some extra yards there.
Bend, don't break.
Second and 4 for the Colts here. Game clock under 15.
Here's the snap. Give is to Sanders. Sanders is going to be swallowed up there by Sampson. He's going to be shy of a first down. Now a third down and short here.
I think that's probably going to do it for the third quarter.
We'll be back right after this.
It's time to roll with a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport. Diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start out at ASU Newport.
At George Kell Motors, we believe in supporting our local communities. It is an important fundamental part of what we do as a trusted dealership. By supporting community events, churches, local schools, and sports, we contribute to the growth and well-being of our communities. We believe in the growth of all youth and the significance of faith-based organizations and their impact on our lives and the communities within. We at George Kell Motors prioritize building relationships based on trust and integrity. Supporting our local community is an extension of this commitment.
Well, we have 12 minutes of playing time to determine a winner here. And let me assure you, from my vantage point through the first 3, there will be no loser in tonight's football game. I can assure you of that.
Totally agree, David. Just great effort, great football by both ball clubs here tonight, regardless of the outcome.
Long count, the Hounds jump.
And that will be enough for a first down.
Got to bow you back here, baby.
From the 48, 1st and 10. We got to get another guy over here. So here's the snap, and nowhere to go by Zylan Ross. Does a great job.
Well, I thought he did get a little face mask, but hey, I'll take it. They got one early, we'll take one late. Great effort there by Zylan to blow that thing up and just to hold on.
Tremendous effort.
Yep.
That play's over. Go do it again.
Next play.
2nd and 12 from the 46. Hounds bringing pressure. Quick throw. Good hit by Luke Sampson there to meet him at the 45-yard line. And that's going to go in the clubhouse and go in the leader spot.
I have to concur. And that is what you call a tone setter right there, Hayden Schultz.
That's what's terrible about receivers. Why I didn't want to play it, because you are come over the middle like that, you don't know what's on the other side. On 3rd down, Washington. First down a little bit more. Sampson's going to bring him down near the 35. That's enough to move the chains. Rivercrest done a great job all night of getting ahead in the chains, third and manageable. And when they've needed a big play, 11 has done it for sure in the second half.
No doubt about it.
Now throws it out wide to Young. Young's got some room. Young cutting back the other way. How about a little razzle-dazzle from him?
We do have a flag down here. We'll see what they saw.
Let me tell you what.
As they say.
You talk about the athleticism that's out here tonight. I mean, Jaden Young.
That will be holding against the Colts. This one's coming back from the spot.
Big Boosie checking in. Well, it's a big penalty against those guys. Big penalty for the Hounds.
And 1st and 13 now.
Now you got a chance to keep them behind the chains.
And Big Boosie now in at the nose tackle.
He's much man. Great hands, great footwork for a big guy.
Here's the snap. Washington gonna try to air this one out. And Denton's there, and it's gonna be incomplete. Little underthrown there, as I thought Harris had a couple steps on Denton.
Pressure by Tyler Ridley. Boy, kid gives all he's got every single play. I know we haven't mentioned our sponsors a lot tonight. They can appreciate it. El Puente Mexican Restaurant, Dia Scrap Metal, Eye Care RX Pharmacy, ASU Newport, Ellis Automotive.
2nd and 14 from the 38. Here's the snap. Washington throws it quick to Young. Young not going to be able to get free this time as Trey Henderson's there to bring him down at the 31-yard line.
Henderson will get credit for the tackle, but Money Wren did a great job of making him cut back into where there was some help.
Should be a 3rd and 7.
That's what it's, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6.
All right, Greyhound fans, make some noise this third.
Oh, a couple of big plays coming up.
As long as 3rd down I can remember them having. So we'll see what they can draw up. You can bet 11's going to have the football. Here's the snap. Washington throws over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Now 4th down. Obviously, you got to go. Now on 4th and a long 6, short 7.
And this will be the first of many plays of the game.
Absolutely.
Down the stretch. Can the Hound defense hold right here? Critical. Got to yell for us, folks, at home. Got to yell at your television. Got to yell at your phone. Got to yell at the...
Hounds take a lineman out, bring in another defensive back, and Darren Braxton.
I like it when Day-Day's in the game.
Here we go. 4th and 6 from the 31-yard line for the Colts. Trips to the top of your screen. Here's the snap. Washington throws it out wide to Young. Young looking to go somewhere, and he is met.
He didn't make it.
He is met at the 30-yard line. Jack Sampson with what is right now the play of the game.
Absolutely. The John Miner Senior hustle player of the game, guys. Jack Sampson in the lead.
What a stop for the Newport Greyhound defense with 9:18 to play in the football game, leading by 3, 38-35.
Jaden Young been elusive all night, been hard to tackle, and Sampson just comes up and says, not this play. Not right here. He said, I'm going to get a big stop for the team, and that's exactly what he did. 9:18 to go, guys.
Hounds with a deep breath here offensively, and let's churn out some positive plays here.
Snap, give this to Barker. Barker is going to be brought down for a loss. Back to the 28-yard line, loss of 3. You got to run some clock here. I don't know why we're breaking the huddle. Now back to Barker. Barker breaks through and runs a guy over, and Barker's up across the 35 to maybe the 37. Give him 9 on the play. Third and 4.
I'm like you. I'd like to run some clock.
And we could have got this thing down pretty good ways.
Now we need to get 3, 4.
Fake to Phillips. Reynolds puts his head down. He's across the 40 to the 41. I think he's got enough. And it is enough to move the chains.
Another Greenway Equipment Company first down for the Hounds.
Keep battling, guys.
Run some clock. Snap, give to Tonio. Tonio running hard. Tonio keeps fighting. He's across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Give him 5, 2nd and 5 now. We need to run this clock, especially if we're going to be able to move the sticks.
Hounds go quickly.
Young man jumps off sides for Rivercrest. False start against the Hounds. Thought the young man jumped. Now 2nd and 10.
And that's exactly why you do want to run the clock right there, guys.
Should start after a penalty anyway.
No.
Yes, it does. It'll start there. It's the referee's discretion. And he did start it.
Snap, Reynolds nowhere to go, and he's going to be swallowed up for a loss. Back to the 39, now 3rd down and 12. Big play in the football game. Here's the snap. Reynolds looking to throw. Reynolds under pressure. He's got Denton open, and Denton just slips and through his hands. Now 4th down. The Hounds will have to punt.
I went behind him. The pass was behind Pooty, and Pooty was trying to stretch back behind him to catch it and slip.
Hounds will have to punt. Rivercrest bringing pressure, it looks like, at a high punt. There is a flag. We're going to let this thing roll inside the 25, now inside the 20 to the 19. See what this flag is here. This young man's going to say that we touched it back here at the 31-yard line.
Have a legal procedure against the Hounds, see if they make us kick again.
I doubt it. And it looks like they're going to.
How about a muff?
Just get it off.
I would think Rivercrest is going to bring some heat.
Be marked back at the 34-yard line.
They've only got 10 on the field, I think.
The 4th and 17.
I agree with you.
Someone's got to be open. Punts this one away, and it's going to be hit at the 40-yard line. It's a good field position here for the Colts.
Can the Hound defense come up with a huge stop here, guys, with 5:44 to go?
It's everything we thought it would be. It's everything we dreamed about it being.
Couldn't ask for a better high school football game, David Black.
No, it's been a dandy. More times than not, when you get these big games, a lot of times you don't have, more times than not, you don't have the game that you think you're going to have. This game has lived up to the expectation. These two teams are as good as anybody.
Williams at tailback here for the Colts. Here's the snap, run a counter to him, blown up in the backfield. Big Tyler Ridley there for a loss on the play.
Hound defense just relentless on that one. Boosie Hardaway also in there on the tackle. Zylan Ross giving them some love, saying keep battling, guys.
Zylan's been a great leader this year.
Absolutely.
2nd and 12. High snap, Washington fields it. Now he's going to throw this one deep. Denton. Buda Harris is going to catch it at the 20-yard line in a big play as Harris just comes up with a ball that didn't look like he could get to.
Coming off with an injury also.
Wow.
What a turn of events, guys.
It's been like it all night. It's a heavyweight fight, and nobody has failed yet.
Oh, they're pounding each other.
Just waiting for somebody to fall. 1st and 10 from the 20. Under 5 to go in the contest. Washington going to call his own number this way. Washington got guys in front. Washington drags it out. He reaches in the end zone. Touchdown Colts, and they come back and answer quick. Regardless, they can't go up any more than 5.
First points of the 4th quarter.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and it's good. 42-38, 4:35 to go. Here we go. Woo.
Just what a catch by Buda Harris. Well, he reached for a ball like Pooty did earlier in the contest. You just didn't think either one of them could catch the ball, and they both did. Shows you what kind of athletic talent that these schools have. Hounds will have 4.5 minutes to try to secure a victory.
Another First Community Bank of Newport kickoff where community comes first. 2525 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. Give them a call, 870-201-6202.
What was the score at half?
They trailed by 4.
26-22. This one's going to go out of bounds. Hounds will take it at the 35.
I think they're going to elect to have them kick it again.
And again, I said it a few minutes ago, and I'll say it now. There are no losers in tonight's football game.
Each and every one of our guys and their guys have just left it all out here on the field tonight, David. Tremendous effort, passion on both sides of the football. When your back's against the wall, you've got to come out swinging, Hayden. Again, another First Community Bank of Newport kickoff.
We've seen some electrifying plays tonight. We've seen some stellar defense. We've seen some offensive linemen just purely get after it as advertised.
We'll kick it the other way this time. We got nobody there. And Money Wren is going to jump on it at the 23-yard line.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, Hayden.
Hounds will have to go 77 to win it. Maybe 78. I think they mark it at the 23.
Reynolds coming into the huddle now with the play. He's commanded his troops well all night.
Here we go. From the 23, Barker in at tailback. Collins in motion, give is to Barker. Good blocking, and Barker still on his feet, dragging a man as he gets up to the 40-yard line. Another Greenway Equipment Company first down, and Keandre very close to taking that one to the house.
He had one man to beat, Hayden, and thought he could shake him. Barker a little shaken up on the play. You know that young man's got to be exhausted.
He's ready. Clock moving here, which is fine. Shows the Hounds with 2 timeouts left. We think they only have 1.
Barker tells Wren to go to tailback. I think his ankle's bothering him.
I think Rivercrest may want a timeout here. A little confusion when Barker switches with Money, and Rivercrest thought maybe the Hounds had something up their sleeve there.
Yeah. And I don't think that the Hounds did. I think that Barker just got shaken up, and when
I agree,
he got up, he said, look, if I got to run it right here, I don't know if I can. Well, you know how awesome that is to go, hey, you go here, get the ball. We'll go over here.
It's pretty great.
And not lose anything.
Yeah, athletes all over the field on both sides of the football.
That's pretty awesome.
We are at the 4-minute mark, guys. Hounds trail 42-38 to an outstanding Rivercrest team.
That's very selfless, too. I mean, a guy that obviously he wants the ball every single play and says, look, my 100 might not be 100. I might give 80, but I know that your 100 is better than my 80. Here you go. Keandre goes to tailback.
Took 3 more seconds on the clock, 4:03 to go.
Go, Colts, go. Go, Hounds, go. Snap, fake, Reynolds calls his own number. Reynolds running folks over across midfield.
What a job of running there by Reynolds, picking up the Greenway Equipment Company first down.
I'd love to take about 4 minutes to score 6.
The hustle of Keandre Barker made that play. He acted like he had the football, and he acted like he was running with the football. Their linebackers had to hesitate momentarily, and when they did, that opened up that hole for Luke to squeeze through.
Snap. Give this to Barker. Barker refusing to go down, running folks over. Keandre Barker.
What effort by that young man on the play there, Hayden. What exceptional effort. We do have a late flag coming in here.
Maybe a little extra after. Looks like on the Colts. Face mask.
Huge blow for the Rivercrest
Hounds
Colts.
take 15 after the big run.
Big break for the Greyhounds. David Black will head down on the field. And Hayden Schultz, Anthony May, Ben Black.
We having the presentation tonight on homecoming.
Yeah, we need to cover that.
1st and 10. Snap, fake, Reynolds. One-on-one with a guy, Reynolds fights, and he's going to be inside the 15. First down for the Hounds. Great time to run some clock, Ben.
I think it's essential, Hayden. You don't want to give these guys the football back with any time at all.
Run, clock, run.
I know we're going to have a presentation of the Bill Keedy Award, but I got to go down, guys.
See you, Dave.
Great game, David Black.
From the 15-yard line, Reynolds and Barker in the backfield. Here's the snap. Give this to Barker. Barker swallowed up. It's going to be a loss on the play. Back to the 19. .210 to go, Ben.
Clock moving, Hayden Schultz. 2nd and 14 for the Hounds.
Phillips checking in at tailback.
Now under 2 minutes to go.
Hounds running a little clock. I like it. Snap, fake, Reynolds calls his own number. Reynolds refuses to go down as he's going to be brought down near the 10-yard line, and a big run for Luke Reynolds.
Luke Reynolds with an awesome read right there, Hayden. He just puts the ball in there and he rides the back out, riding out Antonio, and picks up a big gain there for the Hounds to make it 3rd and about 5.
Just outside the 10-yard line.
Hounds can get a first down here.
Barker checks back in at tailback.
Minute 15 to play.
See what the Hounds can draw up here. Hounds look to go to the air. Throws it. He's got Dead open. Touchdown Greyhounds.
Hounds scored, covered some real estate there. Brought to you by Bratcher Real Estate. Just a beautifully designed play. You run the top defensive back off, and Pooty comes underneath with a little out route and just it puts it in the end zone.
Hounds going to go for 2. Coach Reardon wants to burn his final timeout. Minute 9, Ben, and as electric as it's been.
Well, I know this.
They've still got a minute 9.
They could score on a kickoff.
Absolutely.
We could come back and score on a kickoff. We've seen it tonight, just back to back to back to back. Minute 9 is a lot of time for either team in this football game, Hayden.
How about Demetric Denton tonight with 3 tutties?
Hey, he's been on fire. and you said it before the broadcast. You said, hey, Ake's going to have a big game here tonight. You said it on the broadcast, and you were exactly right, my friend.
I usually am, Ben.
Yeah, most of the time, sometimes, all the time. If you don't believe him, folks, just ask him.
I don't think Rivercrest has got the leg to kick any field goal that's going to be deep. Young man did kick some good extra points, maybe a 25-yarder, 30 at best. I mean, they're going to have to go get 6. As the Hounds going for 2, leading by 2 with 1:09. Phillips in motion. Snap, give is to Barker. Barker, 2-point conversion is no good. Hounds still lead. As we will have a First Community Bank kickoff coming up, and the biggest kickoff of the night coming up. Yeah, obviously don't want those guys to run a kickoff back. They've done it twice. The third one got called back. Wow. Destin Jackson to kick it off here for the Hounds. Going to kick this one deep. It's going to be fielded inside the 5-yard line here for Rivercrest. Marquis Collins to meet him at the 15-yard line. And that's the biggest play yet, Ben. Rivercrest is going to have to go 85 yards if they want to win this football game.
Just over a minute to go, 1:02. Marquis Collins, just great hustle on that play, Hayden.
It's the play of the game. It's the hustle play of the game. Marquis Collins, what a play. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 16. Washington looking to throw. You got to think he wants to go to Harris. It's very good move here by Washington with a lot of room going the other way. He's going to get out of bounds near the 33-yard line. Good positive there for the Colts. Runs a lot of clock, 51 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, he just took nothing there and made something out of it, Hayden, and did manage to get out of bounds, so it helps, but it did burn some time. We're at 51 seconds to go.
Ball lies at the 35-yard line. Colts got a couple timeouts left. How about that Hound defense?
Come on, D. Hound fans on their feet across the way.
Snap, Washington looking to throw one-on-one. Ball's underthrown, but the young man goes back and gets it and flips the field into Greyhound territory at the 35-yard line.
And
wow.
Manages to get out of bounds, so the clock will stop with 44 seconds. Got to tighten up here, D. Come on, defense.
Ball was underthrown when Wren turned around to see it with good coverage. The guy already came back and got the football.
Yeah, great pressure there by the Hound defensive front. I couldn't tell who it was.
You just got to make a play here. Someone's got to step up and make a play for the Hounds.
Looks like Jay Grady in with the pressure there.
Here's the snap, Washington. Rolling out to his right, looking to throw. Oh, I thought it was picked off as Harris is going to catch it inside the 20. Clock should continue to roll here. Oh, Denton was about a second away from picking that one off.
He almost took it. We got a man down here. We'll take an injury timeout right here.
Daniel Phillips a little shaken up. He's going to have to step off. Marquis Collins will check in. 37 seconds left in the contest.
Look for 11 to keep the football here, Hayden.
1st and 10 from the 17. Clock rolling. Throws it out wide here to Young. Young with a little room. Young still on his feet. Young then finally pushed out of bounds. It looks like inside the 5-yard line. The clock apparently is going to start as soon as it's spotted.
Six yards away here, Hayden Schultz. They're trying to get the clock straightened out with the time.
Should roll as soon as they spot it.
And we start the clock.
There we go. Here's the snap, Washington. Nowhere to go, he's gonna be short. This is when you just lay on him and make Rivercrest burn a timeout. Rivercrest looks like they call a timeout with 17 seconds left. Wow.
You know what this is right here, Hayden? It's the play of the game right here. Oh my goodness.
Just
Hound still battling, Rivercrest still battling.
Lays at the 2-yard line.
2 yards right there, Hayden. It's a game of inches.
Wow. Man, if you can get a stop right here, there is no way I get off of that pile. I lay on the guy and make the referee take me off.
I guarantee you.
I let that clock roll, baby. Watched McCrory Jaguars do it a few years ago in a playoff game. Laid on top of the guy, goal line stand, didn't get off of him, burnt about 25 seconds off the clock, ball game over.
Both clubs just gassed here right now, Hayden, but this is where you got to dig down and find a little extra. 2nd down.
Here we go. Young in motion. Here's the snap. Washington tries to get outside and does. He's going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Colts.
You got 12 and a half seconds left to do something.
Well, what you love here is you stop them on this 2 points, so 6 just wins the ball game.
Absolutely.
But as David said, no losers here tonight.
No, none whatsoever.
And we said earlier, a state semifinal game. Ben, this was a state championship caliber game.
It has been all that we've expected it to be.
I have no idea why they're kicking this extra point. Go for 2, make it 6. Nothing changes if you make it 5 or 4. It doesn't change. That's not a good call.
Nonetheless, the Hounds will have to get it. Hey, you got to score. You got 12 and a half seconds left, Hayden. We've scored in less than that tonight several times.
Does Rivercrest kick it out of bounds?
A lot of unknowns here.
Barker not back out there. Braxton, Phillips, Wren, Collins.
Here comes Barker.
Cright. Now Barker. Hounds with no timeouts, I don't think. Onside kick. Ball on the ground. Rivercrest is going to win the football game, Ben. An onside kick, a gutsy call by the Colts.
What a ball game, man.
What a ball game.
Hey, give them credit.
Wow. I'm glad I got to be here to see it.
Me too, brother. I hate the way it ended, but hey, you can ask for nothing less, man. Rivercrest just has to snap the ball one time and take a knee, and that will be a winner.
Wow.
David Black will be down on the field here tonight with the post-game show. Subway inside the Newport Walmart and the Unity Health Player of the Game and Coaches Report.
We'll also have the end of the game Globe Life Hawkeye Enterprise post-game show. Colts take a knee, and that's going to end. Colts come on the road in a hostile environment. Let me tell you one thing about this Rivercrest team. They're a great football team. As we'll have the post-game report coming right up. Post-game report brought to you by Globe Life Hawkeye Enterprises. Ben, I mean, you just talk about an awesome game. I mean, a game that was, I believe, 26-22 at half and ends up being a 48-44 contest. I mean, it was everything we said and wanted it to be. Great football game. Two great teams here tonight. I hate that it ended the way it did, but I'm glad that I got to be here as we'll take this time to get ready to go down to David Black for the post-game report.
Well, I want to remind everybody about the Fathead Hit of the Week. It's going to be Luke Sampson, and the John Minor Senior Hustle Player of the Week goes to Marquis Collins. So now we'll go back down to David after this series of ads. We will now, if you see at the center of your screen, it is the Keaty family, and we will be giving the Coach Bill Keaty Memorial Scholarship right here.
We'd like to name the winner of the Cooney Award given annually to the outstanding senior at the homecoming game. Real based on character. It's a high character coach being really thought about character and bring stuff up. This year's winner, number 50, Tyler Ridley.
Tyler Ridley, well deserved, young man, well deserved.
Randy and Jennifer and Joe Cooney out there to present the award. And Tyler Ridley, if he's still around,
There he is, they're going to bring him out. Going to go to David Black here as you see Tyler Ridley in your screen.
Okay, here we go. Coach Brian Reardon will join us, and we thought we were going to have the presentation of the Keedy Award, but we didn't. Coach, listen, I heard you talk to your kids. It's disappointing that you come up a little short in one of the greatest football games that I've ever seen here at Greyhound Field. It was a phenomenal football game against two 3A powerhouses who have as good a football teams in the state of Arkansas, both of us.
Absolutely. I said win or lose, we're going to know where we stand. I think we know where we stand right now. They're just a little better than us. They made one more play than we did. And I told the kids, I said, if you win this game, the season's not over. If you lose this game, the season's not over. They have to keep their head up. And I'm glad they don't like it. Nobody likes losing. I'm glad they don't like it. But the big picture is what we got to keep our mind on right now. A lot of teams win a state championship, conference championship without winning every game. And we have to. And I'm glad they're so competitive that they don't like it. Hats off to Rivercrest. That's a good team right there. We knew they were going to be good. We felt like we were playing ourselves, and we were 100% right there. And they got us, man. I mean, good for them. And we just got to get ready to go play Osceola because they're no joke either at Osceola.
Of course, we had to drive the football down there to take the lead late. We did just what we had to do, but then they just came back with a little bit more firepower coming back out.
Yeah, it was. Everybody was dead tired. I mean, we were playing everybody every which way. He just came down to grit and heart. And man, I wish we had a little less time on the clock, man. A little less time on the clock.
No losers tonight here at Greyhound Field. The Hounds are going to be okay.
We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. See, hey, this is going to be a tough one to swallow. We got to get over it by tomorrow and move on.
And as always,
go Hounds. Appreciate you.